Welcome back to WikiLert.
Today, the Dallas Stars locker room and the broader NHL world feel a sharp sting of concern, as their veteran captain Jamie Benn faces an unexpected setback just as the 2025-26 season looms on the horizon. The news hit hard yesterday, September 25th, when the team announced that Ben underwent surgery to repair a collapsed lung, an injury sustained late in the third period of Tuesday's preseason game against the Minnesota Wild. At 36, entering his 17th season with the franchise that's been his home since day one, Ben's toughness has long been the stuff of legend, the guy who plays through bruises and battles, leading with quiet grit and a wicked wrist shot. But this one's different, a pneumothorax that sidelined him from training camp and will keep him out for at least 4 weeks, per GM Jim Nill's update. It's a blow not just to the lineup, but to a leader whose presence steadies the ship and as teammates rally around him. With messages of immortal resolve, our thoughts are with Jamie and his family during what should be a time of ramp-up and renewal. Let's take a moment to reflect on his unbreakable journey, the fire that's defined him on and off the ice, and the resilience that's already got everyone eyeing his return. Jamie's path to the captain's seat started far from the bright lights of the American Airlines Center in the hockey-mad heart of Victoria, British Columbia, where he was born on July 7, 1989, into a family that laced up skates before they tied shoes. His dad, a local player who turned the backyard rink into a classroom for the 3 boys, Jamie the middle one with a knack for the net that turned pond scrambles into junior stardom. By his teens, he was a force for the Victoria Grizzlies in the BCHL, racking up points like it was child's play, then exploding at the University of Denver for a season before the NHL came calling. Drafted 129th overall by the Stars in 2007, yes, the 129th pick, a steal that still makes scouts chuckle, Jamie debuted in 2009 and never looked back. His debut goal, a snipe that hinted at the sniper he'd become. Those early years were a grind, a lockout stint in the AHL, adjusting to the big league's brutality. But by 2010-11, he was a 40-goal machine, earning All-Star nods and that Art Ross trophy as the league's top scorer. Picture him there, a lanky 21-year-old weaving through defenders with that deceptive speed, his slapshot booming like thunder. It was the birth of a franchise cornerstone, the kid from the island who became the heart of Dallas's resurgence. What truly cements Jamie's legend, though, is his blend of skill and soul, the way he's shouldered the captaincy since 2013 with a humility that masks a ferocity few can match. He's the guy who blocks shots with his bare hand if needed, who mentors rookies like Wyatt Johnston with quiet wisdom earned from 3 straight Western Conference final runs, and who drops the gloves when the team's back is against the wall. Remember that 2014 brawl with the Ducks that fired up a playoff push? Over 1,192 games, he's amassed 956 points, second in Stars history, with 399 goals that put him one shy of 400, a milestone cruelly delayed by this lung scare. Last season's 49 points in 80 games were a down year by his standards, but it was his leadership that shone, steadying the ship through injuries to Miro Heiskanen and Jake Oettinger, rallying for that Game 7 heartbreaker against Edmonton. And off the ice, he's the philanthropist pouring time into the Dallas Stars Foundation, hosting youth camps that give inner-city kids a shot at the dream, or quietly supporting mental health initiatives after opening up about the toll of those deep playoff runs. It's not flash, it's fortitude. The captain who signed a 1-year, $1 million deal this summer, loaded with bonuses tied to games played, betting on himself like always. Beyond the boards, Jamie's the anchor in a life that stayed refreshingly grounded amid the NHL's whirlwind. Married to his college sweetheart, Kelsey, since a low-key ceremony in 2014, they've built a haven in the Dallas suburbs with their 2 young kids, a son and daughter who light up his world, turning post-game routines into family forts and backyard pond hockey. Kelsey's his rock, the one who keeps the chaos at bay with lake house getaways or simple date nights, her quiet strength a perfect counter to his on-ice intensity. You can see it in the rare glimpses he shares, Father's Day posts of muddy cleats and kid hugs, or anniversary tributes that say more with an emoji than words. Family's his reset button, the reason he fights through the hits and the heartaches, and as he recovers from this surgery, doctors optimistic about a full return in 4 weeks. It's that circle that's got his back, turning a hospital bed into a pit stop for the long haul. Financially, Jamie's etched out a legacy that's as secure as his back check, with a career net worth north of $50 million from those 8-figure contracts, endorsements with brands like Bauer and Tim Hortons that nod to his roots, and smart plays like real estate in Victoria and Dallas that keep the future bright. But at 36, re-signing for that performance-laden 1 year pact? It's pure Ben, humble, hungry, betting on the body that's carried him through 120 playoff games and 3 Art Ross runner-ups. No yachts in the driveway, instead, it's funding those foundation dreams, family adventures, and the quiet luxuries like a home rink for the kids or a fishing trip where the world's just him and the line. There are so many little stories that paint Jamie in that vivid, unbreakable light, the ones that make this injury feel like just another shift he'll grind through. Teammates whisper about his 2011-12 captain's first year, when he'd skate extra laps after losses, turning frustration into fuel. That sparked a division title, or that 2020 bubble run, where he blocked 20 shots in a single series, his body a shield for the squad. Even now, sidelined before puck drop on October 9th. Against Winnipeg, he's texting the room from recovery. Hold the fort, I'll be back banging doors soon. Fans are rallying too, one viral X-post capturing it, a clip of his 2014 Game 6 winner against Anaheim, captioned, "Captain Sirius will be back, stars forever." It's the kind of warmth that softens the setback, a reminder that leadership isn't worn on the sleeve, it's lived in the lineup. As Jamie heals and the Stars open without their anchor, this collapsed lung is just a delayed drop, a hiccup in a career built on comebacks. To him, Kelsey, the kids, his brothers, and the Dallas faithful who's chanted his name through thick and thin, take it one breath at a time. The ice waits for no one, but warriors like you always return stronger. You've blocked more than shots, you've blocked out the noise, and something tells me this one's no different. If Jamie's grit and this unexpected pause have you pulling for the under-the-radar heroes of the game, give this video a like and subscribe for more stories from the crease. It keeps the puck moving. Thanks for being here, stay tough out there.